I bet this sounds familiar. You're juggling 5 tasks at once, constantly switching between them, but by the end of the day, nothing is actually finished. What if I told you there is an elegant solution to this problem, and it is surprisingly simple? My name is Evgeny, and a few years ago I have found myself into this exact cycle. Multiple projects, constant interruptions, and despite making 12 hours per day, I felt like I'm getting nowhere. At that point, I have discovered another way to work, and today I'm on a mission to share with you this approach and empower you to achieve your ultimate goals in the limited time we all have. Let me introduce the pipeline approach. But let's start defining the main issue. Here's what most people already realize. Switching between tasks eats a lot of your mental energy. Researchers prove the same. It takes an average 23 minutes to gain your focus back after an interruption. Think about it. You are working on a report, then you check an email, jump to a quick Slack message, remember you need to update a spreadsheet, and suddenly you are back to report. But where were you before? This constant switching creates an anxiety, blurs your focus, and worst of all, it means none of your tasks actually get completed. You are busy, but you are not productive. And that context switching without meaningful results, it's the main source of fatigue that drains your mind, drains your energy by the end of the day. So what's the solution here, you ask? I call it the pipeline approach. The main idea is very simple. You take all your tasks and put them into strict sequence, one by one. I call it a pipeline. And then you execute tasks from the pipeline one by one. No switching allowed. You only take new task after you have completed the current one. Now you might be thinking, but I still have to switch tasks eventually, right? Yes, but there is the difference. These switches are authorized and planned in advance, not random and externally driven. You minimize switching fatigue because you know what's coming next. There is no chaos, no unplanned interruptions, no mental energy wasted on the decision what to take next. Let me give you an analogy that makes it crystal clear. Imagine the pianist who is playing the music by reading sheets. They cannot jump back and forth between different pages because the music would sound terrible and it will break. Instead, they read the notes in a strict sequence. They know in advance which notes will follow, but they still keep reading to ensure consistency and flow. And when each note is played in its proper sequence, all the music comes together to form a beautiful and harmonic symphony. That's exactly how the pipeline approach works. You know your sequence, you execute on this, which makes you productive and focused on your tasks. So how do you implement this? It's just 3 simple steps. Step 1. Prepare a list of prioritized tasks. Take everything you need to do and prioritize it based on importance and urgency. Step 2. Set them into your pipeline. Create a strict sequence. This is your execution order for the day. Step 3. Execute the pipeline. Work on each task individually, one by one, with no switches. Complete one, move to the next. That's it. No overthinking, no decision fatigue, just simple execution. Now, if you're familiar with other productivity techniques, like getting things done, time blocking, Pomodoro technique, you may be wondering how it all fits. Think about the pipeline approach as a superpower on top of these productivity methods. You can use GTD to build your tasks list, time blocking to allocate your pipeline time, and Pomodoro to maintain focus during each task. How these plugins work together? I'll cover that in my next videos. I encourage you to give it a try, and please share your comments and experience with the pipeline approach in the comments below. If you want to take your productivity to the next level, I have 2 resources for you. First, please join my free newsletter. I share weekly insights on the productivity and time management topics. Second, if you want to have a personalized guidance on the productivity systems, you can book a paid consultation with me. We will discover all the challenges you have in your work and life environments and build the productivity system and tools which suits perfectly your specific needs. All the links are in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.